there's actually been quite a bit of research done on crowdthink or groupthink, pack mentality, mob mentality. Those are different terms that are used for that. There was a pretty famous research study done in the 50s. The experimenter placed a single participant in a room with four other participants. The four other people were undercover accomplices. So they knew what the experiment was all about, and they were told to kind of give certain answers. They were given a sheet of paper that had lines on it, and they were supposed to say which two lines were the same length. And the accomplices were told to give the wrong answer and to kind of collude, and they were all going to give the same wrong answer. And the purpose of the study was to see, what is this, participant who wasn't an accomplice, who wasn't told what to do, how would this participant respond? And surprisingly, 1/3 of the time, that participant gave the wrong answer. And the right answer was obvious. They made it very obvious. So the only thing that was changing their mind was that the majority of the people in the room were saying it was something else. How do you think that applies to finances? If you've read Atomic Habits, James Clear talks about how it's kind of probably part of our DNA, where, early on in humankind's history, like if you were cast out of the village or you were cast out of the cave, that was kind of a death sentence. Like you were going to die if you were cast out. I think we've kind of held on to that. It's been ingrained in us long enough, over millennia at this point, that we want to be a part of the group, part of the crowd. So that's the big problem with herd mentality, is that not that it's always wrong, or not that it doesn't keep us safe in some circumstances, but what it does do is it pretty much stops us from thinking for ourselves.